Are you trying to advertise Budweiser? Other brands are available. Leave it running. You don't go leave all that in.
No, you're not.
Totally out. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of ScareCam by the ScareTrack Podcast. My name is Mikey and I'm here with my good wife Hannah.
Hi.
How's it going, guys? First of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Obviously, this is just a small ScareCam episode that's mainly about the Eyebot app, which is an app you can get on your iPhone or Android device, all about augmented reality.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that word and not me.
Augmented, it took me a few times.
Augmented.
Yeah, it's a little bit like VR, but obviously uses your real surroundings and then things pop up as if by magic. But we're going to get into that into some depth in just a little bit. Just in case you're new to the channel and not entirely sure what we do, ScareTrack is it's the first UK-based podcast dedicated to the haunted house and scare attraction industry.
But what does that mean?
Well, wife. Basically, that means there's a group of us, myself, Hannah, Sean, Kate and Martin. We basically all have a love and passion for scare attractions, don't we? Haunted houses, that sort of thing. And we have been visiting all around the UK, dipping into Europe, went to Orlando a couple of times as well on the channel, to basically document them and talk about our reviews and our thoughts about the scare attraction and haunted house industry. So that's basically in a nutshell what we do. We do that on the podcast, so we can give you on location reviews. We can take you through the attractions with us, so you can hear Hannah screaming like an absolute girl.
I'm not the screamer.
Yeah, maybe not. And then we will also do some ScareCam videos as well, similar to this, where we will give you just a few snippets of what the attractions are like, what the atmosphere, the raw sort of footage from these scream parks or scare events or immersive theatre or horror, burlesque, anything we're doing. But we're mainly into scare attractions and haunted houses, but we like to diverse just that little bit, which is what we're doing today. As you can understand, scare attractions, unless we're going to an out of season event, there's not as many around, unless you're, in September, October time. There's just not as many here in the UK, except for the likes of a few that pop up. We do, we miss them. We have a few pop up at Valentine's, a few in summer, and a few in Christmas. And other than that, you just got some out of season attractions that we can't always get to. Which is why on the channel we are going to be doing a little bit more of some other stuff, similar to this one today. Which sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. So
this is ScareTrack headquarters, aka our living room.
Yes.
And I'm so up for this. I haven't even got out of my pajamas.
Right, guys, so as you could probably tell, we are wearing Traumatica merchandise. I am in the pack merchandise and Hannah is wearing a Shadows t-shirt. Now, the reason is two reasons. One, we love Traumatica. If you don't know what it is one of the best events that we ever go to. We go every year. It's at Europa Park in Germany, and it's all about 5 factions that are fighting each other in this post-apocalyptic world. What's more is that there's been an app created by one of the creative directors and makeup artists of Traumatica, Bill McCoy. So Bill and his team have created the Eyebot app, which is what we're going to be chatting to you guys about today. So in a nutshell, you can basically go onto the Eyebot app website, and I'll show you all this in just a moment as well, so you'll be able to see how you can do all this. You can go onto their website and click off and print off a load of images, and you can grab your phone and go across the... You know what? Why don't we just show them?
Okay.
Let's show them.
So first of all, you obviously have to download the app. Just go to your Apple Play Store and type in Eyebot, Eyebot, and it'll be this first one that pops up with those scary images. Once it's downloaded and opened, you'll see this warning. Eyebot is an immersive augmented reality app. Neither the makers of this app nor the operators of the theme setting in which the app is in use will be responsible for lost property, damage or injury incurred whilst using Eyebot, including but not limited to dropped, broken or damaged phones, injury or death. For more information, visit their website. Long story short, guys, don't be an idiot. Then next up, you obviously need to be able to download the symbols. Just visit the website www.eyebotapp.com. That's eyebotapp.com. Just showing you a little bit of the home screen here. Just click on the symbols tab and then you scroll down and you'll be able to download all symbols in either a PDF or a JPEG, or if you just want to choose a collection from the catalogue from the first page there, you can do that as well.
Right guys, so we have come out into our hallway. In case you didn't know, myself and Hannah actually live above a pub. So we have a massive, huge, long hallway that's totally haunted. Look how terrifying it is, seriously. If someone was to jump at you at that window. And as you notice there, we've put up just these sheets of paper. Obviously, you guys could theme these a little bit better. If you wanted them to be really obvious, they could be put in frames, they could be laminated, or you could just sort of hide them within the artwork of your attraction. It works black on white and also white on black as well, just like on the t-shirt. So, I've got the app up. We can then now go across and check out what happens with the virtual reality. So instantly as you go across there, boom, he pops up and then he disappears. And there you go, you got an evil sort of guy. You got more here just around this place. On this one, a guy's coming out to get you, and they all move as well when you go across them. You can also, if you come up over to this one now, you can take photos. You can take photos of them coming up as well. Just if you click this bottom bit here, then you'll have a photo that saves automatically to your camera roll as well. But like I say, you can just click off and go back on, and there he is. We've got one just behind Hannah as well. There we go.
Ooh, saucy.
Saucy, that one, saucy.
She looks like a shadow.
She does. Moving on, the creepy hallway. Again, some of them look different. You've got the biohazard sign here, that he's pretty cool. So this one is on the biohazard sign. You can literally come off it, go onto it, and boom, straight away he's there. Also, one just behind me as well. Now this one is the Eyebot app logo, which is pretty awesome, because the Eyebot app logo does different ones. So you can come off it, and because it's the Eyebot logo, it's different ones every time.
Oh, there's the duck sugar. Ooh.
So there you go. So the Eyebot does different ones. We've got a few more up here. You've got the put it into the graveyard, or you have to zoom out for him because he's a big beast.
Ooh. Like a zombie.
And then my last, but not least favourite, 666. You can see what's my favourite.
Mikey.
And there you go. And this one's like a full whoop. There it is. But what's awesome as well is that it works on our t-shirts. So it also works on the Traumatica merch.
Here we have just a few of the photos I took whilst using the Eyebot app. You can be literally hovering over the symbols, see these creatures come to life, and then take a snapshot straight away, and it will save directly to your camera roll. It also works, like we said, on the Traumatica merchandise. Here's the mug from Horror Nights Traumatica at Europa Park. Also works on all this pack merchandise too. Speaking of merchandise, you can get brand new t-shirts from Bad Goblin on his brand new website. Just click the link below to get your Possessed t-shirt by Bad Goblin.
So there we go, guys. As you can see in our very creepy hallway, that you can basically have your phone and go across these images, and virtual reality or augmented reality sort of just jumps out at you. It's really fun, isn't it?
It's really good. I really like it. I like it when we go to Europa Park, anyway. But I like it when you've got the app that you can go around all the merchandise, like the t-shirts we've got, the mugs, and then you can find some sort of things that you didn't think had the augmented reality app bit on. I just really enjoy it, and I think that it's a great extra bit. I'd be sort of intrigued to see how they bring that into a scare attraction at some point, because I think that maybe this is like a stepping stone towards something like that.
Potentially, who knows? So
I'm excited to see if that, could go where VR's now going in scare attractions.
Potentially, yeah. Obviously, we have had some VR houses, so there's no harm in doing this. It may be even more so in queue lines. That would be perfect. And that's what brings it to you guys as well. Like, if you are a haunt owner, I know we have a few creative directors that listen to the podcast and watch ScareCam as well. So obviously, I've been chatting to Bill, and this is an app mainly for the home haunter, in the fact that, especially over there in the States, home haunts are a bigger thing than they are here in the UK. There's not as many over here, but all you need is to get someone to download the Eyebot app, and you can basically have a haunt set up with these images, and you can make it as simple as you like. It can be a children's one, and you can find the images that aren't quite as scary, like the bat, like the werewolf. They're not quite as intense, and it could be a little bit of a sort of a ghost hunt, like a hunt for these ghouls that the kids could do in quite a fun, spooky environment. Or you could get the ones that were more intense, like the guy in like the blood gown and the evil skeleton, or the sexy woman. You could do that in a more adult kind of haunt. But yeah, I would think that personally, if I was to create one now, I'd have it as part of my queue line waiting. It's your entertainment, really, isn't it, really? You could go from each one, and every 5 minutes down the line, a bit like where it says 5 minutes from this point, you could then have a virtual reality or an augmented reality thing that you could get on your phone, and it just makes people less bored in queues, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
So yeah, there you go. That was just a quick sort of look at the Eyebot app. I really enjoyed it. It's cool that it works on the t-shirts at Traumatica, at Horror Nights,
and
the mugs, and all that. But as an actual app alone, it's just really fun. You could even just print it off on your computer at home at Halloween and do it with your kids. Or if you've got a party, a Halloween party, get people to download it while they're wandering around trashing your house. Then you could just get them to have a bit of fun there. So yeah, that's the Eyebot app. And like I said, I've already shown you there with the tutorial on how to download it. Very simple. It's on, iTunes and Play Store and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mini episode of ScareCam. Like I say, something a little bit different, but something we're looking to do more of until the scares come.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the scares. Give us some scares. But other than that, it's myself, Mikey, and my good wife, Hannah. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching this episode of ScareCam, a ScareTrack Podcast production. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment below. You can also listen to our podcast at www.scaretrack.podbean.com and interact with us on our social media pages. Thanks again, Scare fans.